Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palettes. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Bastani Studio, it's Frenchie John McTavish. How you guys doing today?
To be fair, I was actually I was emulating the street hustlers in Havana.
Oh,
My friend, you like Montecristo? My friend, you want to buy a Romeo and Julieta in Montecristo? I got many cigar for you, my friend. Come with me down this dark alley. No, I don't think I will. No, it's okay, Montecristo, Cohiba. No, I don't think so.
all right. So speaking of, today we are talking about the Montecristo M Toro. Cigar as a Toro 6x52. Comes out of the Tabacalera AJ Fernandez factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Ecuadorian Connecticut. Binder and filler both from Nicaragua. It is blended by AJ Fernandez. Price point is $32, and the cigar was released in November of 2024. So, with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Listen, I thought it was a beautiful cigar just in general. It showed a really quality wrapper and it just captured those Montecristo qualities, which I think they used to try and capture and gravitate consumers to. Um, First third was great. Classic Connecticut profiles. I was getting some cream and cedar. There was some nice tobacco and earth, some nice spices, a little bit of black pepper and white pepper, medium strength and body, just really nice complexity, good flavors. Um, It continued in the second third. It's a little bit more earth, pepper spices, some tobacco, some cedar and cream, bits of coffee. Final third delivered some cream and cedar, some a little bit of mocha qualities, just off of that coffee with the pepper spices, medium strength and body. Amazing burn and draw. Really, really good experience. John?
I thought the first third had a nice start to it. Started out kind of soft, and I'd say at one point almost kind of a hair over medium, almost medium full in terms of flavor intensity. So, the lighter notes were sweet tobacco, mild spices, and sort of wood on the post draw, and then the spices kind of ramp up and they become a little punchy, and then kind of take on a bit of a black pepper focus. Um, there's kind of a damp, musty quality that mixes in with the wood. There's some milk chocolate components, um, little bready notes. So, those are all the things I think that come together to deliver a good flavor profile. I think the second third was still pleasant, but and I would agree it's more of a Connecticut profile. But for me, it wasn't really stand out because it was just kind of creamy sweet tobacco and mild wood, and that I can get that in kind of anything. So that really didn't do much for me, unfortunately. It did have a little bit of punchy spices again on the retro hill in the second third, and then last third, creamy bread and wood, tannic wood to finish, chocolate wood and tobacco. So, again, pleasant but not particularly engaging. As Seth said, and not surprising because it comes to that AGS factory, construction was excellent, perfect burn, perfect draw. But flavor profile, above average is where I landed. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar began with in-your-face black pepper and some creamy cedar. I got some earth that joined a bit later. Pepper mellowed to become even with the cedar and the earth. Then the second third saw some leather join in. The earth took a slight lead in the profile. Then the final third saw the earth and leather both increase a bit. Um, as John said, construction is absolutely perfect. No issues with that whatsoever. Um, but I thought the cigar had a nice start. That bold black pepper and that creamy cedar really was working well together. Second, third kind of took a step down as the pepper mellowed significantly and kind of remained that way for the remainder of the cigar. I will say that this cigar whooped my ass in regards to strength. Um, just by the end, it was just almost full blast for me. So kudos to them for doing that with a and wrapping that in a Connecticut shade. I don't mind that sometimes, but I wasn't really kind of expecting that that to occur here. So overall, not a cigar I'd really see myself coming back to. Add that in with the price makes it an easier decision to do that. But yeah, I don't know. That first third I was digging it. But all right, let's get into the scores. We're gonna start at the top with Seth at 7.52. John and I both gave it a 6.1, and then June gave it a 5.75. So, Seth, how'd that 7.52 match up for you?
Listen, I really love the cigar. I thought it, and we can stir this up. I thought it delivered some Cuban Montecristo qualities, while also delivering some classic Connecticut aspects, and at the same time giving that perfect burn and draw that AJ has with cigars. I mean, it is pricey, but it's one of those things I actually think it's worth it, especially just with the size. It just I didn't have any negative experience while smoking this. It smoked slowly. I really enjoyed it. Um, I'm ready for the discussion. I know it's a while before anyone's up there.
All right, John, 6.1.
Yeah, 6.1 because it's an above average flavor profile with perfect construction, but price point aside, 6.1 is, I'd smoke it again, but I wouldn't go and seek it out. And when you factor in the $32 price point on an Ecuador in Connecticut, the fuck out of here. There's no way I'm spending $32 in the Connecticut. Um, yeah, not a chance. Aaron?
Yeah, my 6.1 matches up well. Above average flavor profile, perfect construction. Just not enough to get me over the top. Add in the price point, probably not coming back to it. I did enjoy the first third though, but
Yeah, first serve was
by the
nice.
end, man, my head was spinning. So
You're
it
reaching
got
for a bucket?
it got me, man. It got me. So
Got you.
all right, final thoughts. Go for it.
I loved
Bro,
it.
$32 in an Ecuador in Connecticut. Like, I don't want, look, I realize whatever, it's the market, but like, dude, Ecuador in Connecticut, like, come on, man. Like,
I,
that
you
where we're
know,
at?
it is, but it's one of those things. I'll say this: it's probably one of the best Ecuadorian Connecticut wrappers I've seen in a while. It had like that Connecticut quality, but it had good flavors. I mean, am I going to spin this every day? No, but I mean, Monte Cristos are expensive in general. I think every Monte Cristo is. I'm still going back to too, like, when I think of like smoking Monte Cristo, I'm gonna gravitate towards a Cuban. And like I'd still, yeah, I'd probably, I'd smoke this with a Petit Mundo, but like this is better than a Monte Cristo Mundo.
Yeah, I don't really like the Edmundo though, to be
No,
fair.
but I mean, it's not one of those, but I feel like it delivers that flavor profile. It's much better
Mm.
than a Dominican Monte Cristo, I thought. But it's expensive. I mean, it's a pricey steak, but everything's freaking pricey nowadays.
I'm just saying, man, for $32, this Ecuador in Connecticut, it's gonna have to sit in my lap and play with my hair. Like, you're gonna have to romance me for $32. It's just, that's
I mean,
come on.
Davidoff's been throwing out Ecuadorian Connecticut's for 20 to 30 bucks for years too, though.
You see
So
me lined up to buy those Dav? No, you do not.
no, but
No, I realize there's a segment out there for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, totally. I think so. This is totally petty of me, but I noticed like you were happy with the presentation. Aaron, what was your take on the presentation?
I think it's nice. It's not like over the top or anything like
Mm.
that. It's it's better than the Cohiba M,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
Yeah.
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 I
So
just feel like, and again, this might be just me being petty, but like I think you need to step it up a little bit if it's going to be a suit like a premium level cigar. The M logo band, it's got to be like embossed and raised. You know what I mean? Like I think you're gonna have to step it up a little bit because looking like it's a standard Monte Cristo band and the secondary band, it's got an M on it. It wasn't anything extraordinary, and I think if it's going to be a premium cigar, like a premium cigar, I think you have to step up that packaging a little bit for me.
yeah, I can see that.
I don't know that they had that M though. I mean, it was a funky font. You didn't even know if it was an M there, man. They had a little loop in there.
Could have been a castle. Who knows?
I mean, what, two towers, something along those lines? That's not a reference to Lord of the Rings. It's yeah. I
Got a
mean,
little
you're right.
swirly,
Yeah, a little swirl on that
a
M
little swirly.
makes me really think. Next time I'm writing an uppercase M, gonna add a little swirl there. So
Fancy.
Yeah.
I can see. if I was, I'm gonna look at this from like if I was Havana Phils, who does a lot of Davidoff stuff. This is a Montecristo. Is this limited?
I think
That's a
it's
good
like
question.
limited production, but not limited edition.
This is something where I would be like, if I had guys who were coming in and buying Grand Crus all the time, I would be like, hey, you
Mm,
should try this
I could see
because
that.
it's
That'd be a good
yeah.
recommendation.
Are there other sizes?
There is a torpedo, I believe, also.
Well, that's a bad
I
idea.
don't know if, yeah, I don't know if you'd, I don't know if I'd like this in a torpedo.
No.
Yeah, I think those are the two choices.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the full written
Ooh,
review
there's
on the.
there's four choices.
Oh, are there?
Oh,
Okay.
hold your
There's
presses. Hold your presses.
okay, there's a Robusto, 4 3/4 by 54. It's a good
That's
size.
kind of a classic Robusto too.
Montecristo M Toro, 6 by 52, which is
52.
what
That's
we
what we
did.
had. Yep.
There's the number two, 6 1/4 by 52.
Yep.
That's an elegant
The
size.
And then
Churchill.
they did a Churchill, which is
Okay.
7 by 50, which I don't like that part.
That's not a
Yeah.
Churchill. Get
No,
out of
they should have.
here.
If they did the Churchill and I would. I wouldn't smoke the torpedo if they made the Churchill on like an actual Churchill size. It's like 47 ring gauge,
47
something
ring
like.
gauge. Yeah.
Yes, I'd pick that up just to try it out. And that Robusto, if that Robusto at 4 3/4 by 54, which is I think like the same price point basically as a Toro, I'd smoke that over a Toro just because it's.
I almost wonder if the bigger ring gauge on the Robusto might actually be a better cigar.
Hmm.
Because
Mhm.
sometimes, the Connecticut. Anyway,
Could be.
Yeah.
All right. Wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written
ooh,
review on the website, developingpalace.com. Follow us on the social media channel, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Montecristo.